Welcome back, guys, to another FPL podcast. This time I'm going to reveal my final team for FPL Gameweek 1, and of course I have chosen 15 players and I'm going to explain what's the main reason behind them. If you like my content, you can subscribe the channel and like this video, and it's totally free and it gives me huge motivation. So help me to reach the subscribers milestone, which is on the screen right now. And what's the most important, don't forget to join in my league and play FPL content together. So let's begin, guys, and of course I'm going to start as a tradition. I'm going to start with the goalkeepers and defenders. 2 days ago I just uploaded video about my latest draft, but this time I had to make 4 changes, and of course I'm going to explain, and my team of course has changed, just not little bit, and you will see it. I'm going to start with Robert Sanchez as the goalkeeper because I think Chelsea has one of the best fixtures at the beginning, and they are going to accumulate the points. And of course, in my prediction, I'm going to I know that there are 4 teams for me who is going to fight for the Premier League title. Those are Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool and Manchester City. So the confidence is back for Chelsea, and I think they won Club World Cup, they won Conference League. Now confidence is back and no more fighting for the Champions League spot, and I guess they are going to fight for the Premier League Championship this year. But what's the most important in their team is that Levi Colwill is out because of injury, and he is not going to play this season, and that's a big minus for Chelsea. But I guess I did not want to pick any Chelsea defender because there is no guaranteed starting lineup for them except Cucurella, whose price is 6 million and is too high, I guess, for a defender in my strategy. So right now I'm going to choose Robert Sanchez and not Cells, just I did Nottingham Forest goalkeeper in the last video because I have another Nottingham Forest defender you see right now on the screen, and I don't want to have 2 Nottingham Forest, one defender and 1 goalkeeper at the same time, because I don't think it's profitable for our team. You know, Nottingham Forest did very well in last year, but it's not guaranteed that this year they will be same at least. So I'm going to start with Robert Sanchez, and as a backup I have Dubravka from Newcastle. The 4 million gem, I guess, because he's going to perform. And what about 4 million goalkeeper who is for the bench in our team, and he's going to start, and as a replacement he is going to be good, of course. I know that Burnley has very hard fixtures, but you know, 4 million goalkeeper who is going to perform, it's a brilliant asset for our team and as a replacement. Okay, my defensive side is going to start with Cuti Romero, Tottenham defender. I know that there are many options, just like Spence. Udoji is injured at this moment. Pedro Porro is more expensive, so Van de Ven and Spence or Ben Davies are going to be brilliant example. But at this moment I think Cuti Romero is the best option from Spurs under 5 million, because he loves to score goals and he's danger in opposite team's box. I know that sometimes he's taking red card or yellow card, and that's a minus point in a fantasy game, but you know, he is good at ball clearances and ball recoveries. And I guess in last year Romero at the beginning was very good, despite the fact that Tottenham Hotspur just conceded too many goals. Romero did very well, and he was one of the best defender. And you know, World Cup is coming next year, and everyone wants to be in shape. So right now Cuti Romero leaves me no opportunity but to pick him as one of the main defender, because if we see the matches and calendar, Tottenham has very good fixtures, one of the best, I guess, because they are facing Burnley in the first fixture. Then I know it's Manchester City on the second fixture, but you know, Spurs are playing well recently against Manchester City. But after that, till match day 9, they have very good fixtures. So I guess Romero, for the long perspective even, he is very good. So next one is Neco Williams from Nottingham Forest, and I just explained that Neco Williams and Cells at the same time, we're not going to be good and perspective pick for me and for you, of course. So I guess one Chelsea goalkeeper and other defender from Nottingham Forest, and Neco Williams can be very profitable for our team because he's good at that and he loves to make an assist, of course, and he's very active in attack. So I think under 5 million he's one of the best pick. But if you want another choice, of course, Mikolenko under 5 million again, he of course is going to be another good pick, and you can replace Neko with him. And I'm going to pick Konsa from Aston Villa because if we talk about the first good fixtures, I guess, and we can see it in an example of Esri Konsa. Newcastle at the first fixture, who they are not in the best shape, I know, and Isak just turn over everything in the team, and nobody knows what is going to happen about Isak, and probably he is going to play for Liverpool or stay at Newcastle and play his best football. But at that moment Newcastle is not in the best shape, and Gordon or some forwards are going to play as a starter because Isak is not in the best shape at this moment. And next, Brentford, who just sold his leaders, and I don't think that they are going to be the top 10 team in that tournament. Then Crystal Palace at home and Everton away, Sunderland away, Fulham, Burnley, and then Tottenham. So one of the best fixtures, of course, and having him as Consa just, I think, lead us to many clean sheets and many points for our team. Next one is Reynaldo, the newcomer in Sunderland, and I think who played Champions League fantasy, UCL fantasy, you know that Reynaldo is too profitable because he is one of the best, not best of course, but good at ball recoveries, clearances, and that just leaves us no choice to pick him. He's 4 million, his price is 4 million, and I think at this price he is one of the best. He's going to play for the starting lineup, and I guess Reynaldo is good pick, and he's going to be substitute, of course, in my team, but I think he has the ability to grab us many points. And the last defender is the keeper from the Brighton, and in that moment Estupinian is transferred in AC Milan, and that just lets the keeper to play in the starting lineup. And of course he's very active in attack, and the Belgium is a brilliant gem under 4.5 million, and probably he's going to take set pieces, I mean penalties, and that will be brilliant for us. The defender who is going to shoot penalties is very good, but that's a rumor and not officially proven, and just don't believe that he's going to pick penalties for sure. But as a defender he is good and he loves to attack, and Brighton has has not the hardest fixtures at all. So right now I'm going to give you advices about midfield and forward. My midfield is going to start with Cole Palmer from Chelsea, and I think I just mentioned in our videos that Chelsea for me is going to fight for the Premier League, and they are looking too good. They won Conference League, they won Club World Cup. The confidence is back. Now it's time to win the Premier League or fight till the end. No more Champions League spot fighting. So right now, who else but Cole Palmer just want to take all the responsibility, and he must score many goals. I know the second half of the last season for Cole Palmer was bad, I know, but at this moment I think in crucial situations he was brilliant because he scored against Betis and he was man of the match, I guess, and he scored against PSG in the final. So I think at the beginning Palmer is going to be good, and if we see the first fixtures of Chelsea, just like I have mentioned in the case of Robert Sanchez, Chelsea is going to play some London derbies, and I think till match day 7 or 8 they have very good fixtures, and I think Palmer even under that price is the good for the long perspective. And next one is Saka from Arsenal, and only one guy from Arsenal, Saka, because he's brilliant. He just scored and made an assist today against Bilbao in a friendly match, so he's in great shape. And I think who else but Saka, under the circumstances that they have hard fixtures, I know, but Arsenal can grab many points, and I think who else but Saka must be the leader. Only one question mark is about Saka's profitable and efficiency, because if Gyökeres is going to take penalties instead of Saka, probably the efficiency will be decreased. But at this moment, nobody knows who is going to be main penalty taker, Gyökeres or Saka. When Saka was main penalty taker, it was okay for Arsenal because he scores many goals from set pieces, I mean from penalties. And I guess if Saka leaves just like this, if Saka is lived just like this, I think he is going to be profitable again. But we must see that in action, and if Gyökeres is going to take penalties, probably Saka's coefficient is going down. And but at this moment I think he is going to be great again for our team, and he was going to break the record, assist record, if not an injury in the last season. And next midfielder of course is going to be Kudus from Tottenham Hotspur, and I just mentioned the brilliant beginning fixtures, if not include Manchester City on the second fixture. And Kudus is transferred from West Ham, and he's good player. We all know when you play UCL fantasy, Kudus was profitable. Kudus even was profitable from West Ham 1 season ago. But this time, I guess Tottenham is not in a brilliant shape as friendly matches shown us. But friendly matches is not the best example what we can take. So I think that Kudus is going to be profitable for our team and good asset under 6.5 million. Of course, there are many options under that price. Even defensive midfielders who can grab defensive points. But I think at this point, Kudus is good. Choice for us because he's profitable and he can score goals and made an assist. And the next one and the main one is going to be Mohamed Salah. And I know that recently I was lobbying to pick Holland instead of Mohamed Salah, but today has changed everything for me because it is confirmed, and Guardiola confirmed that Rodri is injured again, and that leaves me opportunity to pick Mohamed Salah instead of Holland and just pay 14.5 million in Egyptian than Erling Holland, because you know after the injury of Rodri, and he's going to miss 3 weeks in PL, I think that Holland is not going to be such profitable because we saw Manchester City without Rodri, and even without Rodri, because he got injury against Al Hilal, they were out immediately. And I think the Rodri is the main core in Manchester City, and if he is going to be out, I think the efficiency of Holland is going to decrease. The team is not going to be in the best shape without Rodri. So even I did not pick the defender from Manchester City. I think that Ait-Nouri or Guardiola is one of the best examples to play in defensive football. But without Rodri, I think there is higher probability and the chances are increased that they are going to concede a goal. So I don't want to pick any Manchester City defender at this moment. But when Rodri is going to be back, probably I am going to pick Ait-Nouri from Manchester City's defensive line. And of course I'm not going to pick Holland because the team is not going to be the best, I guess. And without the best, Erling Holland and others are going to be in a shadow. So nobody knows what is going to happen about Manchester City. But at this moment I'm thinking that Liverpool is going to have good start while Rodri is out. So who else but Mohamed Salah, one of the best player at this moment and the best player from the last season, and he scored many crucial goals for Liverpool. And I think he can continue like this. Maybe he's not going to be in the same shape just like he was in the last season, because there are many good players right now. Wirtz, Ekitika, probably Isak, Gakpo, who needs to score goals, and Gakpo is also very good and attractive choice in FPL. But at this moment we can grab Mohamed Salah because the first match against Bournemouth, who just sold every defender approximately from their team and every leader, and the next match is against Newcastle, who are not in the best shape, and next Arsenal, okay, the central match against Gunners. But Salah loves to score against them. So even for the long perspective, Mohamed Salah is looking good, and I think if if Manchester City is not going to be the best, I think Mohamed Salah is the best option to be picked. And what about last one is Anderson, because we all know the defensive points is crucial in FPL, and probably it is going to be. So I think it's a must to have at least one defensive midfielder. I was thinking about Moses Caicedo, but you can't pick 4 Chelsea players or 4 players from a single team. So I guess I had no choice. I had to pick Sanchez, Palmer, João Pedro. So no more choice for Moses Caicedo, and who else but at the same price, 5.5 million, Anderson, because he's popular pick, from the other content creators, and not in a bad way, because Anderson was one of the best to picking that defensive points in the last season, and he's going to continue like this because the fixtures is looking too good for him even to take that points. But to be honest, he's on a first fixture. Probably he's going to be my substitute against Brentford. And what about my forward line? I'm going to start with João Pedro, who had great impact in Chelsea, and he scored crucial goals. He won Club World Cup, and now it's time to win the Premier League, I guess, or fight till the end. João Pedro has Premier League experience. He's transferred from Brighton, so no more adaptation period, and I think he's going to be good one for Chelsea, good signing. And the next one is Ollie Watkins from Aston Villa, and I guess he's one of the best shape at this moment, because Ollie Watkins, if you saw, he scored many goals in friendly matches, and he is in the best shape. And it was mistake by Unai Emery when he replaced him with Rashford in last season, second half of the last season. So it was bad for Aston Villa. But Ollie Watkins just has proven everything, and World Cup is coming, and who else but Ollie Watkins wants to play alongside Harry Kane in Free Lions, and of course how Ollie Watkins can play in the Premier League, and he's going to be a crucial one, I think, and must have at this moment. And the next forward is Mark Gue from Sunderland, who is transferred from Chelsea, and probably he's going to be to play from the starting lineup. Of course, for me and for everyone else, he's going to be the bench player, but under 4.5 million, and he's going to play, and he's good forward, actually not bad, and he can grab some points, and that's a good under that price. And of course, guys, that's a final team for me. If not an injury situation, and probably or even backup, I can't make any replacement again, because I think that team for even game week 1 and at the beginning is very solid. Of course, I just left many options behind, because Gyökeres, Ekitike, Sesko, and Cunha, Bumo, Fernandes, there are too many. But Isak, of course, Holland, Foden, many players. For example, in defense, Gabriel, who played little minutes, and that's not the perfect example for me. Aït-Nouri, because I think City is going to concede many goals at the beginning before Rodri is going to be back. So not Virgil, because Liverpool has maybe hard fixtures, and they are going to struggle in defense, I guess. But for Salah, it is going to be good for me, because he loves to score goals against every Premier League team. So, guys, what about we can now make the starting lineup together. So my starting lineup is looking like this, and I'm going to play with a 4-4-2 formation at the beginning. Probably maybe in a rotation I can take substitute in Anderson from Nottingham Forest with one defender and the formation will be changed, but at this point I'm going to play like this formation. And for the first fixture, even it's a good, of course the captain is going to be Mohamed Salah and the vice captain is going to be Palmer, but I can change it to Joe Pedro or Oli Watkins because they are also in a good shape, and I guess they can play good football. So guys, if you like this team, you can tell me in the comment section, and what would you change in my team, you can tell me, of course, and maybe just tell me your opinion in a comment section. It will be good. And of course, don't forget to like this video and subscribe the channel because it gives me huge motivation and it's totally free. And of course, if you like my content, it will be appreciated by me. Thank you guys for watching and for your support, and see you later. Goodbye. Wish you all the best.